I think Sandy was kind of in the same boat with Hurly. He wasn't sharp as he needed to be going into the event, but we really found some things, and I just kept working on some mental things that we needed to do. And he was a little bit impatient out there, wasn't taking what the golf course gave him. And I think once he kind of got in that patient mode, just hitting some fairways, hitting some greens, kind of taking what the course gave him and not trying to force it out there. If he tried to force it, just made things kind of snowballed, and that's what he was doing early on. And once we got in that mode of just, hey, let's get fairways, greens, the score took care of itself.
I was trying to remember, is there anybody in the lineup, there's not anybody in this lineup that played the last time you were at the championship, was there or not?
No, all these guys have never been to a championship, including McKell. So it'll be a special event for everyone, and that'll be part of kind of the preparation, is getting everybody understanding that it's just the same thing, and we've got to keep our focusing on getting better and one shot at hand and not getting ahead of ourselves.
How do you prepare them for that championship and kind of the field and competition you're going to see in Stillwater?
You've got to do the same things. I know that's kind of cliche, but I mean, I think we're trying to keep everything the same, trying to keep our preparation the same, and then maybe, just mentally, you've probably got to step back and say, hey, this is just another golf tournament. These guys have played great golf tournaments. They've played in, European Tour events, PGA Tour events, as amateurs, and so they know how to play at the highest level. So at the end of the day, once you kind of get off to the start, it's just another tournament. Just has a little bit different rules. We're trying to make the top 8, the race to the 8, and it's fun, and we're going to have as much fun as we can and prepare the best we can and see what the scores add up to be.
If they make the top 8, you going to try and get the team on a magazine cover? Sorry, I'm not
that's right. That's actually up to Don, but I was thinking if we won something, we'd get maybe a freeway named after somebody. That's what I was thinking.
Anyway, we'll work on it.
I was thinking
maybe a cul-de-sac. How about that? I'd take a cul-de-sac.
Y'all have actually probably played most of these teams at some point through the year, I assume. Who's probably the best team that y'all have not encountered all year?
It's a good question. Out of the top 15 teams there, say just break it into that, I would say we faced every one of them. Of the next 15, there's some teams maybe we haven't seen. I don't know if we've seen Augusta State. I don't know if we've seen BYU. A few of those teams come to mind off the top of my head. But as far as the top 15 teams, not only have we seen them, but we beat most of them. I think Oklahoma State we haven't beaten, but 2 through us, we've played and beaten at some point. So you don't have to make up in your head, hey, we can do this. We know we can do that. It's just a matter of being sharp at the right time and kind of staying in the present and doing the things we need to do to play well.
Well, I think we're all really looking forward to it. For me, it's the first time at the national championship. I think it is for all of us. It's going to be super exciting with Golf Channel there and everything. I think it's going to be a really fun week. I know it's an awesome course, so we're all really excited.
What clicked for you in Columbus? Did the course kind of suit your game, or do you feel like you would have played well anywhere the way you were playing those days?
I think a little bit of both. I actually wasn't hitting the ball well going into the tournament, but the important thing for me was to adjust my strategy accordingly and know that things weren't going to go perfectly ball striking wise, and so I played it smart, I want to say, and that gave me confidence, and I kept hitting it better as the week progressed because of that confidence. It certainly suited my eye. I like playing courses with trees. It was nice and green like in Germany, so that was good, yeah, I think it was a combination of both.
You started the school year with a fantastic achievement, and now ending the school year on a high note as well. What would you say your senior season has been like?
Well, obviously I started off really well. That was very nice. I didn't play the way I would have liked to through the middle of the season, but in the end, this is what it comes down to. So, we got the biggest tournament ahead of us, and this is where we want to play well. This is where I want to do well. And so, the way I see it, it's been a great season because we've made it to nationals. And but that's not where the road ends. We want to do well at nationals. That's our goal. And how cool would it be to bring a championship to Lubbock?
At the same time, obviously, you just said you want to do well, but at the same time, it's Is there a sense of relief just to get through regional since y'all have not done that the last couple of years?
Well, the politically correct answer to say is no, we expected it, but yeah, it is. I think we're all really happy we made it, especially after day one. It was looking tough, but I think some guys, we stuck together, grinded it out, did well, played well, and deserved to make it. We've had a good season, and we're all stoked that we made it.
Coach had kind of talked about the approach to this tournament being the same as every other tournament before it. Has his message changed to you guys at all?
No, I don't think it has. The only thing that changed is we're done with school, and that's good in the sense that we have more time to practice, and we have our minds focused on golf, and that's huge. That can be really big in golf, and so it's the exact same thing as it always is for us, really trying to approach the same way, and you know, if I approached it differently this time, I wouldn't be giving myself a good chance at the other events, you know, so just do what we always do.
The fact that Frederick had been out for those previous 3 tournaments, did that change your mentality going into the regional?
Well,
I mean, assuming that he would have a little bit of rust coming back.
Sure, I think we were all glad that to see him back in the lineup. It was a big question mark whether he could return. You know, he's played fantastic. He's had a great year, so any asset we can bring to the national championship or say the regional is big for us, and so I think we were all happy that he was there to play, and I think that may have given us a little bit of comfort. Yeah, I think we're all happy that he's going to play at nationals as well.
What did you think of, and tell us maybe a little bit about Adam, the job that he did and what you've seen from him?
Well, it was huge for us. I mean, if Adam doesn't play that great, you know, it's going to be really tight. The way he played, especially the last 2 rounds, you know, especially the last day under that pressure is just awesome. 2 under is a really good score out there on that course. And that gave us a big bump. I'm really happy for him. He's been playing well. He hits the ball well. He hits it far. He's going to be happy I said that on camera. And I think he has provided us with some great golf this year, and we really needed that.
Anything else for Hurly?
What's the plan for you right after this tournament's done? Are you gonna...
I'm going to go back to Germany afterwards, play some events in Europe. I'm going to get an invite to a European Tour event in Germany, so I'm looking forward to playing that. But I'm probably going to stay amateur for the rest of the season, then turn pro right around tour school, sometime like that.
When you turn pro, are you planning to stay in Germany, in Europe, or are you going to be back stateside, do you think?
It depends. Probably in Europe to start. If I win the national championship, maybe things change, but as of right now, the plan is to play in Europe.